You think of Volvo as a Swedish car, well, it's not a Swedish car, it's a Chinese car. But it's a great advantage for Geely because nobody knows of Geely. I think the question in a way should be what nations is China not investing in? I think the important point about the early 21st century is to note that China is really, really, really a global power. So there's lots of investments in Africa, which are in natural resources, in materials, etc. Lots of investments in France, which are in wine. Lots of investments in Switzerland, which are in pharmaceuticals, healthcare, etc. Lots of investments in Australia. So China really is an absolutely global player. And I think one can expect this will continue and that they will continue investing in foreign countries in order to be able to gain advantages, whether it's in terms of technologies, whether it's in terms of market share, or whether it's in terms, for example, the tourism industry is absolutely booming. So you have a lot of Chinese investments in Thailand, but also in Mexico, in Switzerland, etc. So the Chinese are coming. Increasingly what we're seeing is more and more acquisitions. So for example, they've been making acquisitions in Switzerland of important tech firms. They're making acquisitions of banks. They're making acquisitions of insurance companies. There's also greenfield sites which are building up. But I think probably the most important is that Chinese are looking to gain advantage by being able to obtain technologies and brands. So, for example, you think of Volvo as a Swedish car. Well, it's not a Swedish car, it's a Chinese car. But it's a great advantage for Geely because nobody knows of Geely. So I think you're going to see more and more of this brands, technologies, market share, and of course, market development.